Alright guys, jumping back into League for Dark Matter and Return Sphere. We're in round 8. We got the Kill Beast going against the Luca Goers. We're taking on the Guado Glories. And the Albed Sykes are taking on the Ronso Fangs. So we're really zooming through this league as fast as we can. We're, taking names, kicking butt, all that stuff. And we're just hoping to continue that. We've done really good so far. We're definitely playing really defensively. I mentioned it a few videos ago as well, but we're really cautious. I mean, I think that's the biggest difference here. We're no longer being as aggressive as we once were. We're passing to our back line. We're allowing them to sweep the forward line of the opposing teams. And then we're just kind of taking advantage off that. Like, there was actually last game it happened where the opposing team, they got the ball back, and we didn't want them to. Like, we'd gotten to a point where we thought we were going to score, we didn't, they encountered us, and then they got the ball. But even though they got the ball, we were still able to take advantage and get it back because everyone was asleep they wanted to pass to. So there's just so much advantage knocking out players that it's almost an insurmountable advantage, honestly. It's so good. Like, it's so strong. And we're just continuing it here. Looks like Eager, he's gonna be the one that is impossible to sleep. So we're just gonna have to live with that. Like, we're not gonna be able to beat him there. But we're gonna still try to score here. This is tough because it's one of those situations where, because we can't sleep Eager, we just gotta really hope that they don't give the ball to Eager if we miss this. That will be not good for us. Looks like Duran, though, he's unable to stop it, and we're already going up 1-0. That's not a bad start. Looks like Lena, she's gonna push mid here. Gonna get a tackle. If she has tackle slip, she's fine. If she doesn't, she's gone. That's gone. That's rough. So we're gonna pass back to Auto here. Unfortunately, because they have Eager, I think we've got to actually change up a little bit how we do this, because there's a good chance that we get put in a situation where they get the ball if Eager encounters us. So we're gonna have to avoid him. We're just gonna pass right to Zazzy, and after all that talk I did about, like, the ultimate defensive plays, I'm just cutting back on all of it and then just going for the shots. We're actually going to pass to Gear here, though, because we don't want to encounter anyone when you do this. And we can at least knock out one player, right? If we can knock out players, they normally don't wake up for the rest of the half, and that's brutal. And if they do wake up, it's because we scored, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, Linda gonna push right side now. Due to her stats, really the only hope she has is passing, because the tackle should surely get the ball away from her. And Eager is definitely a tough one. He's got such balanced stats at this point, and like none of them are super great, but they're all pretty okay. Like it's kind of like he's the perfect middle of the ground player. So there's a difficulty there of actually getting the ball away from him sometimes. Looks like we're gonna be able to sleep Lena. This is definitely a much more aggressive play style than we normally do, but we were kind of forced to be aggressive. Like they put us in kind of an awkward spot, and we got to fight back. It looks like we are able to use tackle slip. We're gonna wither here. I don't think we'll make it, but we could wither the goalie. And really, we're killing time at a certain point if we miss. Looks like we will make it, though. We are lucky, and we go up 3-0. So Lena with the ball, I mean, we're already up 3-0, so this is already looking pretty good for us. Gonna go for the tackle here. This isn't good. Without tackle slip, this is all bad. This is all bad news for them. I would strongly recommend not doing what they're doing, I guess, is what I'd say. We're going to pass to Gira. Looks like Urga is near Gira. Urga or Nubi, I forget. gonna stop right there. Ow, it's tough because we kind of have to stop there just because of the time. We don't have enough time to do anything else. But kind of greed gets the better of us because we have to waste time for them to block. We do sleep during though, but end of half means it's not going to be much good. So they got a little bit of experience for their team. We got a little bit more. A lot of our forwards and midfielder, which isn't as useful because Guado is level 99. But because of Eager, it's tougher and tougher to actually get our backline experience. I think due to the score, we might actually just go for it anyways. It's one of those things where we can't just not do anything because they have a player like that. We have to fight through it and do it despite that. So starting off, looks like Guado with the ball. So we're going to pass right to Ada, and we're just going to kind of get to work. Exactly what we were saying, exactly our plan. We are trying to sweep the forwards. And immediately Shammy falls asleep. Okay, that's pretty good. And then Eager, of course, was nap resistant last time. We're hoping for a better outcome, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, looks like this is pretty good. This is really good. This is a really good start. So we're just gonna try to sleep Lina too. Like this is just scary easy. I think the game just felt bad for us. It was like, okay, we gave you a rough start. We'll give you some chance of glory. So we're gonna swim up here, and we're just trying to free up Gira here. We're not doing anything fancy. It's gonna pass right to Gira and shoot it off. Okay. Well, even though we miss, we do get the ball to Zazie Guado, so we kind of get redemption here. We get another opportunity. And Duran, is he lucky twice? He is not lucky twice. We're able to make it 4-0. Alright, now Guado's just going to tackle through, and I mean, it's really similar to what we were doing before. Just going to pass back to Guado, and you know, if it isn't broke, don't fix it. We're just continuing the domination. This is tough. This is just really difficult for him to get through, you know? Like it's nearly impossible. I mean, it might actually, I shouldn't say it definitely is impossible, but because we're knocking out forwards, it puts them in a situation where they have no one to shoot with, and then even when they wake up the forward, it fumbles back to us where we sleep again. Like it's almost a vicious cycle. Like it's so difficult to get ahead, you know? Like how do you when there's so much hate to your shooters? So kind of a bad pass. We might get punished. Looks like we do get lucky though. Barely, but we do get lucky. And here we're gonna have to switch it up. It's not that we're like necessarily running out of time entirely, but we're kind of nearing the end of it. So it's a good idea to just pass to Gira, try to get the shot, and kind of just call it at this point. Like there's no need to milk it any longer. So Duran, he's unable to stop it, and with only 14 seconds left, looks like we're most likely ending this 5-0. So this is actually a good game because there was a little bit of worry last time with our top scorer position. I mean, we were already double them, but if someone had a really good half that could overtake us, this should kind of squash that. Oh, and Gear Guado when it doesn't matter. He does get the ball. How dare he? Alright, well, the opposing team, of course, gets a little bit of experience, and we should get so much more. Got a level up for Guado, which is nice. Level 53. He's got more attack, block, endurance, HP. It's a slow grind, but they are increasing in levels. Looks like Iskin's contract with the Kilka Beast has expired. He's going to be staying for about 10 games. Looks like Rope's contract with the Luka Goers has expired. He's going to be staying for about 16 games. Then Roddy's contract with Luka Goers. Everyone's contracts. Guado now in the Luka Goers, so they are getting better players. Their goalie probably their best player, though, so I don't know about that. Kilka Beast take out the Luka Goers. Guado Glories didn't even have a chance. And the Alba Sex were on a winning streak, but now they're tying against the Ronso Fangs. And we are certainly still the top scorers, which is nice. Alright, well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And when you come back, we'll be playing more Blitzball. Till next time.